I'm Andrew Spaziano, and this is an Anchor TV news update. In national news, President Obama is lobbying with Congress to approve $1.8 billion for funding the development for a vaccine against the Zika virus. Despite this, it would potentially be a while until a vaccine is developed, as researchers still do not understand the full makeup of the virus. A potential vaccine, which typically take a decade or so to develop, would also need to pass through an extensive trial period through the Federal Food and Drug Administration. In local news, an important vote scheduled for earlier today has passed the Rhode Island House and Senate pertaining to the creation of truck tolls on state highways. Before the vote, some lawmakers had protested the vote, claiming that there was not enough information available in order for them to make an informed decision. Due to its passage today, the bill will go to a vote in the General Assembly as early as next week, where a Democratic-controlled assembly would most likely pass a plan proposed by Governor Gina Raimondo. Now for technology news, I'll turn it over to Anchor TV correspondent Patrick Hurd.
Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey has responded to reports of Twitter adopting an algorithmic timeline on Saturday, tweeting, quote, "Regarding #RipTwitter, I want you all to know that we're always listening. We never plan to reorder timelines next week." An algorithmic timeline would make tweets no longer appear in reverse chronological order, as they currently do. Instead, tweets would be shown to users based on relevancy, similar to your Facebook newsfeed. Dorsey also responded to rumors of 10,000-character tweets on Friday, explaining that many users post pictures and screenshots of text, and Twitter would improve if users could search that text. LinkedIn stocks fell 40% on Friday, leaving the social network down $10 billion. This comes after LinkedIn reported quarterly losses on Thursday. The social network is still growing, however, with 20% increase in total members. Today, President Obama will be announcing a new plan for the country's cybersecurity. He will be requesting $3.1 billion to update out-of-date government computer infrastructure. The Cybersecurity National Action Plan also includes a set of best practices for normal people, including strong passwords and two-factor authentication. The White House will also be partnering with financial institutions to find a better way to identify their users online. Currently, social security numbers are the standard way of identifying people, but this is often not secure due to phishing scams, corporate hacking, and malware.
Thank you, Patrick. Now I'll turn over to Anchor TV correspondent Erin Shea for some news around the campus.
Through a new pilot program called Math Fast Track, current degree students are able to fulfill the college math competency requirement by enrolling tuition-free in Math O&O during summer session 1. This is a saving to students of more than $1,000. Math Fast Track will be offered to incoming first year and transfer students. All incoming students who have not achieved the necessary math score on their SATs or ACTs will be asked to take the AccuPlacer exam during orientation in June. If they do not pass the exam, they will be offered the tuition-free enrollment in Math O&O during summer session 2, which runs from June 29th to August 5th. Information on how to register for Math O&O will be available at orientation. Math O&O runs summer session 1 from May 16th to June 24th. Registration opens on February 22nd. Space is limited, so students are advised to register early. For excellence in pioneering, advocating, and championing clinical simulation training at Rhode Island College, Simulation Coordinator, Educator Penny Sadlin has been recognized by the Education Management EMS Solutions LLC. Last month, EMS presented Sadlin with the 2016 Champion Award at the San Diego EMS International Meeting for Simulation and Healthcare. This award honors one individual who has actively championed the state-of-the-art simulation-related technology for a simulation center. I am proud to share the EMS Champion Award with my colleagues and mentors who work as a team in the School of Nursing. Sadlin said, "It is gratifying to know that our efforts have been recognized by our peers nationally and internationally."
Thank you, Erin. Now I'll turn it over to Mike Giamarco for sports.
Super Bowl 50 concluded Sunday night in a 24-10 victory for the Denver Broncos over the Carolina Panthers. The Broncos defense held league MVP Cam Newton and the Panthers offense to 10 points, forcing 4 turnovers and sacking Newton, a Super Bowl record, tying 7 times in the game. Broncos defensive end Von Miller was the MVP, recording 6 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles in the victory. The Boston Celtics defeated the Sacramento Kings on home on Sunday night by a score of 128 to 119. Avery Bradley and Isaiah Thomas combined for 47 points in the victory as the Celtics won their 9th in the past 10 games. The Celtics look to keep their winning ways going when they travel to the Milwaukee tonight to take on the Bucks. The Anchor Women and Anchormen basketball teams both fell to conference opponent UMass Boston on Saturday. The Anchor Women were dominated in their 73-47 defeat as they were held at 31% shooting from the field and were outscored 40-19 in the first half. The Anchormen lost a heartbreaker in their matchups against the Beacons on Saturday as UMass converted on a layup with 1 second remaining in the game. Freshman forward Justin Campbell had 17 points, while Roosevelt Scheider, sophomore guard, added 16 of his own. Both teams play UMass Dartmouth on Wednesday.
Thank you, Mike. That's all for today's Anchor TV News Update. For Patrick Hurd, Mike Giamarco, and Aaron Shea, I'm Andrew Spaziano, and tune in next week for next week's Anchor TV News Update.